Jay-Z, born Sean Corey Carter, is one of the most iconic figures in music and business, and his net worth journey is a blueprint for turning talent into empire. From growing up in the Marcy projects of Brooklyn, New York, to becoming a billionaire, Jay-Z's rise wasn't just about rap. It was about vision, ownership, and fearless entrepreneurship. His story offers a compelling look at how cultural influence can be converted into diversified wealth through calculated risks and strategic investments. Before we continue, I wish to let you know that you can visit us at wealthpassiongrid.com to check out our best curated wealth-building resources after watching this video. Or you can check the description and the first comment below for the link. Now, to the topic of our video. How Jay-Z built his net worth. Jay-Z started his career in the early 1990s as a rapper, but faced a major challenge. No record label would sign him. Instead of giving up, he co-founded Rockefeller Records in 1995 with Damon Dash and Kareem Biggs Burke. This decision marked a pivotal point in his career and set the tone for his approach to business: ownership over dependency. With Rockefeller, Jay-Z released his debut album, Reasonable Doubt, in 1996, which, though not a commercial blockbuster at the time, is now considered a classic. As his music career flourished, Jay-Z didn't just sign record deals, he made sure to own parts of the business behind them. Over time, Rockefeller became a powerful force in hip-hop, leading to a major deal with Def Jam, where Jay-Z eventually became president. During his time at Def Jam, he helped sign and develop major acts like Rihanna and Kanye West, showing his sharp talent for identifying and nurturing star power. But what really makes Jay-Z's net worth stand out is how he leveraged his music brand into a multi-industry business empire. He expanded into fashion with Rocawear in 1999, a clothing brand that grew rapidly and was eventually sold to Iconic's brand group in 2007 for $204 million. Jay-Z retained his stake in the business side, earning from its continued growth. Another cornerstone of his wealth came from his involvement in beverages. He invested in Armand de Brignac champagne, known as Ace of Spades, which quickly became a luxury status symbol in pop culture. Jay-Z later acquired the brand outright before selling a 50% stake to LVMH in 2021. That deal alone reportedly valued the champagne brand at over $600 million. In addition, he invested in Douce, a cognac brand launched in partnership with Bacardi. This venture proved so successful that Jay-Z entered a legal dispute with Bacardi over the valuation of his 50% stake, estimated to be worth hundreds of millions. They eventually reached an agreement, with Bacardi buying out Jay-Z's share. Jay-Z's investments also extend deeply into the tech world. One of his early tech plays was investing in Uber. He put in $2 million during a seed round when the company was still in its early days. By the time Uber went public, his stake had reportedly ballooned in value to over $70 million. He has also invested in companies like Jet Smarter, a private jet startup, Ethos, a life insurance startup, and Rihanna's Fenty Beauty through his venture capital firm, Marcy Venture Partners, which he co-founded in 2018. Marcy Venture Partners focuses on consumer products and culture-driven brands, reflecting Jay-Z's interest in tying business to lifestyle and identity. In 2015, Jay-Z acquired Tidal, a music streaming service, for $56 million. Though critics initially questioned the move, Jay-Z positioned Tidal as a platform for artists by artists, offering higher payouts and exclusives. He later sold a majority stake in Tidal to Square, now Block Inc., led by Twitter co-founder Jack Dorsey, for $297 million in 2021. This move wasn't just a liquidity event, it also gave him a seat on Square's board, integrating him even deeper into the fintech world. Real estate is another significant piece of Jay-Z's portfolio. Together with his wife, Beyoncé, the couple owns tens of millions of dollars in property, including homes in Los Angeles, New York, and the Hamptons. In 23, they made headlines with the purchase of a $200 million mansion in Malibu, the most expensive home ever sold in California at the time. Real estate not only reflects their taste, but is also a key asset class that builds long-term wealth. In sports, Jay-Z founded Roc Nation Sports, a full-service sports management company, in 2013. He made headlines by becoming a certified sports agent and signing athletes like Kevin Durant, Saquon Barkley, and Robinson Cano. Roc Nation Sports reflects his understanding that sports, music, and culture are interconnected, and that owning the infrastructure behind stars is more powerful than just being one. Jay-Z's approach to business isn't about following trends, it's about creating them. He consistently bets on culture as capital. He has said in interviews that his goal isn't just to make money, it's to create value and long-term equity. He doesn't just endorse brands, he owns stakes in them. He doesn't just participate in industries, he disrupts them. His net worth officially hit billionaire status in 2019, according to Forbes, making him the first hip-hop artist to achieve that milestone. At that time, his wealth was broken down across various sectors: $310 million in Armand de Brignac, $220 million in cash and investments, $100 million in Doucet, $100 million in Tidal, $75 million in Roc Nation, $75 million in his music catalog, $70 million in art, and $50 million in real estate. Since then, his net worth has continued to grow, and as of 2024, it is estimated to be over $2.5 billion. One of the most admirable parts of Jay-Z's journey is that he didn't come from wealth or connections. He built everything from scratch, often in uncharted territory. His success comes from understanding the importance of ownership, branding, leverage, and being early in markets that align with cultural movements. Jay-Z also uses his wealth and influence to create opportunities for others. Roc Nation is more than just a management company. It's a platform for social justice, political engagement, and community empowerment. From funding scholarships to speaking out on issues of systemic injustice, Jay-Z ensures that his business moves are backed by purpose. In summary, Jay-Z's net worth wasn't built on music alone. It was built on a mindset. His journey is a masterclass in entrepreneurship, strategic investing, and cultural leadership. He has transformed the narrative of what success looks like in hip-hop and redefined what's possible for artists. Jay-Z didn't just become rich. He became a business. As he once famously said, "I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman." And that makes all the difference. Starting and building your net worth is a journey that demands vision, patience, and boldness. Even though Jay-Z grew up in Brooklyn's Marcy projects, surrounded by hardship, poverty, and crime, he refused to let his environment define his future. His story is a masterclass in how belief, strategy, and consistent action can transform anyone's financial reality. Jay-Z didn't wait for opportunities to fall into his lap. He created them. When record labels turned him down, he started his own label, Roc-A-Fella Records, proving that ownership is the foundation of lasting wealth. The first lesson in building your net worth is to stop thinking like an employee and start thinking like an owner. Whether it's starting a small side business, investing in yourself through learning new skills, or buying assets instead of liabilities, the path begins with taking control of your financial decisions. Jay-Z also mastered the art of turning one success into another. He expanded beyond music into clothing, liquor brands, real estate, sports management, and tech investments, showing that the real secret to wealth is not putting all your eggs in one basket, but letting your wins open doors for new opportunities. He understood that your network is your net worth, surrounding himself with thinkers, movers, and mentors who could guide him to higher levels. Equally important was his mindset. Jay-Z believed in long-term thinking, understanding that wealth is not about fast money, but about smart moves and delayed gratification. If you want to build your net worth, start by shifting your mindset from scarcity to abundance, from surviving to thriving, and from spending to investing. Educate yourself about money management, diversify your income, and never stop evolving, because growth is the real currency of success. Jay-Z's journey from the streets of Brooklyn to becoming a billionaire shows that where you start doesn't matter. What matters is the vision you hold and the actions you take daily to bring it to life. So bet on yourself. Start small if you have to, but start smart. And let your ambition, like Jay-Z's, be the blueprint for a future of financial freedom. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and share this video if you found it insightful and helpful. And subscribe to this channel to continue discovering how the rich and famous built their net worth and how you can build yours too. Also, turn on the bell notification so you're always the first to be notified whenever we upload a new video. And don't forget to visit us at wealthpassiongrid.com to check out our best curated wealth building resources. Or check the description and the first comment below for the link. See you in our other videos.